Hello everyone, I'm LG65 and we're continuing the investigation on the murder at Cafe Alps. So here's some updates. We gotta take a look at the 4 employees that were involved in the murder of this guy, Kazuo Oda, who's a manager at Cafe Alps. But first guy I'm going to see is Imagawa Tadashi, who was once a waiter at Cafe Alps, but was not present on the day of the murder. And right now, he's currently employed at the at Club Sega over in Theater Square. So let's waltz on over. Wow, I talk so fast. I guess I'm gonna give you an update on what's been happening in my life. Well, it has been confirmed I am going to Anime North this year. It'll happen on the weekend of May 25th and 27th at Toronto Congress Center, Doubletree Hotel here in Toronto. I'm actually going to cosplay as the Dojima no Ryu himself. Yes, so I'm going to get everything prepared. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to speak with him. You're Imagawa, aren't you? That's right. Who are you? I'm looking into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. What? They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes, I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No, some friends came over and we played video games. And these friends corroborated your alibi? That's right. So it wasn't me. Do you know anything about the person seen fleeing the scene? No, I don't know a thing. Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. About the murder weapon. Your prints weren't found, were they? Next, you're gonna start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. And I guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it, huh? I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Well, let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. Oh, I didn't do anything. Honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No, nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at that cafe. They used to harass me. They harassed you? Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. Are you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So somebody stole Imagawa's stuff, huh? Yay, I got his statement. So let me look into the next place I have to go. Yes. So our next stop is my hot bowl. And it's the widowed girlfriend. Well, actually, girlfriend of the murderer, Usami Sawako, was once a waitress, and she had a relationship with a.k.a. and already finished this shift on the day of the murder, but wasn't stored at the time. And she was witnessed by a.k.a. to be cheating with Oda. Currently employed at Mako. So let's roll on over. Alright. Here we are. That was a short trip. So let's go talk to... There she is, hanging by the lockers there. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes. What do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. a.k.a. might not have killed him. If we're going to find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. You were there when Akichi confronted Oda, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there.
What happened after that? Did you see Akichi kill Oda?
I took off, so don't ask me.
Took off?
Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're cheating? Talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss is all about. So I ran out the back door.
What did you do after you left the cafe?
I went home, but Yuichi followed me. We spent the night talking about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san.
So you're saying you didn't see Akichi kill Oda, huh?
That's right. And I told the police that, too.
So nobody saw Akichi kill Oda, huh? That's my alibi. Tell me about the person seen fleeing the scene.
I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left.
Right. Okay. Any idea why somebody would kill Oda?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I mean, besides your relationship with Oda. Did you do anything to make anybody else mad?
I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night.
I see. Maybe Akichi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Saoko. Well, that didn't help. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right?
That's right. They only found Yuichi's, if I remember right. We were constantly replacing the customers' ashtrays with clean ones. But I guess Yuichi was the only one who touched that particular ashtray on that day. I guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. And I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Put me through here. I'm supposed to be working.
Right. I'm sorry. Thanks for your help. What's she even doing there? Is she investigating, looking at something? Or like sorting something out? I don't know. Well, in any case, we got her statement. So we're gonna look into the next person who was close to Yuichi Akichi at the time. Let me see the notebook quickly. Alright. Next report we're looking at is Asai Soichiro. He was a waiter at Cafe Alps and was closing the register at the time of the murder. Now he's currently employed at the Papo Mart up in Nakamichi. So let's head on over. If I run into fights, I might have to, cut them up. So I'm hoping I don't, have any during my... Whoa, that was close. Okay, good. Moving on. Yeah, I have to cut up the random fights if I, run into any of them. That would not be fun. Oh wait, it's up there on that block. Boy, I've lost my sense of direction. Here we go. Let's waltz on in. Are you Asai, former employee at Cafe Alps? Yeah. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. Oh, that, huh? So what do you want to know? You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Oh, yeah. I think I was closing the register. It was after we closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene? The locker room? Huh? Of course not! I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? He's acting kind of funny. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime?
Yeah?
No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita showed up looking as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda's body. Ugh, I can still see it. Blech! So Asai went into the locker room after the murderer escaped, huh? Do you know anybody with the motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough that he was always messing around at the workplace. But after going after another employee's woman? Get a grip! You make it sound he slept with other women at the cafe before. Oh yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saito. And I guess she was dating Oda at the time of the murder. I don't see anybody named Saito listed among the people related to the case. She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time, huh? Your fingerprints weren't found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, seeing as you were one of the waiters? I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to the other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you want. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa? Sounds familiar. Your co-worker from Cafe Alps. Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa said he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai? What? You think I had something to do with it? How do I respond to you? No. But if you know anything, I need you to tell me. But you really think I did it though, don't you? Okay, you got me. I did do it. What did you take? I was just trying to make a quick buck or two. All I took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later. Anything else? Huh? Like what? You didn't steal Imagawa's uniform.
Yeah?
Uniform? How would I make any money off of that? The only things I took were his wallet and the CDs, like I said. So that's all Asai took, huh? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. Wow. Rad. Cool. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna end the video right here. And take a break, charge up the battery on my camera, and then continue the side mission. So, yeah. Take care, everyone, and remember, life's good.